back to the episode of Last Hour of Survival Return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, right after my legally mandated bathroom break that I cannot legally disclose why it's legally mandated. It's part of the legality, but we got an absolutely fantastic episode in store for y'all today. As y'all can see, we're lining up some big things, and speaking of big things, we have found out something freaking crazy about the brand new update, the Season 11 update that literally changes everything about Last Day on Earth survival, multiplayer and single player. But first, let's make our way over and start popping our way into the crater where a lot of the new season does indeedly do take place. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, allow me to just say we got some nice news coming your way. That is right, the battle pass has been acquired, and with it some marvelous goodies, including the brand spanking new market skin that we're gonna go ahead and pop on. And is that what I believe to be a multiplayer military backpack, tons of counterfoils and the coupons, all sorts of good goodies like that. Y'all love to see it. Ooh, and an ATV car battery. Hard to go wrong with that. And on the topic of Season 11 and the premium pass that we did just get and that we are going to continue leveling up, I want to go ahead and let y'all know how you yourselves are going to be able to get this Season 11 premium battle pass plus 10 levels for free. In addition to all this stuff that you're seeing on the screen, 1,000 crater coins, 5 of the pharmacist packs, 5 of the masters packs, 5 of the manufacturing packs, and 5 of the industrial packs, along with any store business tent skin of your choosing. And y'all can go ahead and see over here, we have some of those business tent skins in front of our eyeballs, and then some of those packs we were just going over here as well. So everything that I just listed is going to be given to 5 different people throughout a live stream that we are going to be doing later today over at twitch.tv/Starsnipe. We are going to be doing a Season 11 live stream to celebrate this new season, and with it we are going to be giving away a ton of things, including 5 winners, each 5 of those winners getting exactly what we just listed over there. And the free stuff does not end there either. But yes, that is going to be going on over at twitch.tv/Starsnipe later today, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time, and potentially a completely different time for you depending on the time zone that you're in. So if you're in like Europe or Asia, Africa, anywhere, Australia maybe, Antarctica, those time zones might not be your time zones. So to remedy that, make sure you go ahead and check that description and that pinned comment where there will actually be a link to the global start time and like a countdown to the start of the stream. And if you actually go to my twitch.tv/Starsnipe page, there's also a schedule tab that you can click on that will tell you in your time zone when we are going to be going live. So yeah, super looking forward to that. Super looking forward to being able to give it back to the most fan-freaking-tastic community out there. Make sure that y'all head on over there. Hit that follow button if you have not already so you can potentially get a notification as well, especially if you already do have the Twitch app installed. And not to mention, if you do not yet, get Twitch, log into your account, and most importantly of all, and this is going to be another way you're going to be able to get free stuff throughout the live stream, because whenever we do our live streams over on twitch.tv, I try to make sure that there's a giveaway on top of the other way you can get free stuff. If you actually click on this little button right over here, the Twitch button, you can actually enable Twitch drops. And what that's going to do is literally just for watching the live stream, you can actually get free stuff sent directly to your inbox. Some of that stuff you're seeing over here is some of the potential items you can possibly get literally just by watching the stream. So I just want to give you all a quick reminder about that. Make sure to do that. Cannot wait to see y'all later today at twitch.tv/Starsnipe. Link will be in the pinned comment. Link will be in the description. All that jazz. Or just look up Starsnipe on Twitch, and hopefully I'll be seeing some of y'all there. But back to what I was saying, Season 11, we got some more to go over. And let me just say, we got some pretty good news, honestly, because this is our 2nd day returning to the contract billboard, and bless up that Last Day on Earth did this. Honestly, so far, this has probably been my favorite addition that we went over. The tournaments are kind of okay, but they're a little bit flawed, and we're gonna go over that a little bit later. But personally, I love the contract billboard that they have instilled over here in the crater, especially because your first 5 contracts of the day, just like I was guesstimating yesterday, your first 5 contracts of the day literally get you a ×5 multiplier for your reward, making it ridiculously worthwhile. And over here, we literally have a scouting contract and a shopping contract. We can only do 2 contracts at a time, unfortunately, but it's okay. One of the contracts we got to take on actually involves selling stuff, and ooh, I actually had some nails for sale over in my stand, which, by the way, we kind of got to go and deck out a little bit because we got that brand spanking new fair skin, which literally gives us a 100 popularity boost. And oh, hold up, look at this in the top left-hand corner of the screen. The popularity of your shop is increased by 100, even when I'm still on the default. So interestingly enough, I actually think for each of these skins that you collect, it will actually increase the popularity of your shop, which, in case y'all do not know, the popularity of your shop directly affects the popularity of your district, which we have actually broken the 10,000 point mark over here in our district. And what that means is the more popular you are, the more likely people are to appear and actually, you know, be able to peruse your selection of goods and whatnot. And it appears that the peeps have got some good stuff for sale. And speaking of good stuff, by the way, can I just go ahead and show off a few of these newer patterns, by the way, that I went ahead and unlocked? So I didn't have them unlocked earlier, but we got, for example, the Tiger motorcycle and the Genesis, and I'm just gonna go ahead and select that for later because check that freaking out, dude. That is so awesome. That's not mine. That's someone else's bike over there, but look at that. This is the worst angle possible because it literally looks like a freaking glorified straight line, but our Tiger motorcycle is there in all of its glory. But anyways, back to this contract shenanigans. Let's go and knock it out, and I just kind of like want to talk a little bit about that contract because, like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed the contract billboard that they did instill. There are some parts of the update that I'm not the biggest fan of, and again, I'll go over that in a bit. But personally, the contract billboard is definitely a welcome addition, especially the fact that you get 5, like your first 5 quests every day. Easy peasy. And all I literally got to do for my quest is buy 2 things. So I'm just going to try and find literally the cheapest 2 things available on the market, which are not available here, but that's a-okay because we got to go and visit 3 districts anyway, and that's what I'm talking about. Some of these quests are so easy. I literally just have to go through a few districts, man. And we'll get some reputation for the season battle pass, which this time does have split rewards between multiplayer and single player. Ooh, and speaking of rewards, ladies and gentlemen, we got some legendary mercenary packs to go ahead and rip on open from our progression in the battle pass thus far. I do like what they did with the legendary mercenaries pack because the last season's legendary packs you only got after level 60. This time they spread a few out throughout the first throughout various levels, which personally I am a bigger fan of than the alternate where you have to hit level 60 to even have a chance at some of this stuff. I still hate though that literally some of the best and coolest rewards, especially that, dude, I need this chopper so badly in my life. Some of the best and coolest rewards, oh, I'd love to get some kitty cats too, are literally locked behind pure luck on top of needing to get a lot of levels of the pass. I do wish that these had a guaranteed way of getting them, but if your luck's really bad, you might actually never get those bottom 3 things, then they'll be gone forever. A little bit of a bummer. Speaking of which though, on the opposite side of the bummer scale, there's some pretty good items available over here on the free, not on the free, but on the guaranteed side of things. And we just got ourselves, ooh mama, the heavy shield and sawed-off shotgun with shield-based ability to stun enemies and attack a con. Let's go and open up one more. Big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy. Man, I really thought that maybe we had a shot of getting some of these various extremely rares, but no, we only have 2 boxes for now. That'll change. And speaking of incredible loot that we did get, this is actually from the last episode. I did not rip this open after we finished our first tournament, which we will be knocking out some more tournaments today as well. But after we finished our first tournament of the day yesterday, we actually ended up with first place and we got 3 of these Scouts equipment packs. And I did not open them yet, so let's get to opening them and see what it is all about. And ooh, not too shabby, my dude, my guy, my homie. The Makatuil of 42 damage melee weapon. Let's continue ripping them, and this time around we got some anti-rad. It definitely could have been better. Okay, I'll take some armor. That's a little bit on the rarer side over there, and with that there are 3 packs for now. Beautiful. Shouts out to this guy over here. He's selling a wooden spear, dog, and that thing's like $5. That is literally exactly what I need. If more people would sell wooden spears, honestly, I'm buying that. Why does that say it's a shirt? That's not a shirt. That's not a shirt. What kind of shirt is that? I've never seen a shirt like this. Is this what the kids are wearing nowadays? Am I really that out of touch? Is this what shirts look like? Regardless, I'm buying it. Okay, now it's telling me it's a bat. Bro, whatevs. 89 tickets. I'll go ahead. I'll buy it. I'll support our local district businesses. I mean, it's not really local because it is someone else's district, but I digress. Let's get a little bit more traveling done and back to the topic of tournaments, which, again, we are going to go and partake, I think, today in a silver tournament. Last episode, we participated, and there we go. We got, I was gonna say, why do I feel like so slow or something like that? Ooh, this man has some good stuff for sale. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted over here because I'm kind of trying to keep an eye out if there's a certain item I'm looking for, but there isn't, but that is a-okay. Let's dippity boop bop, daddle on out of here. Go back home and clean up some of these easy peasy quests that get us easy rewards. And man, that's what I'm saying. If every day they got some easy quests to knock out, I am a fan of that. Let's go ahead and boop, complete that. Boop, complete that. And now we got some more stuff. We gotta earn some counterfoils, 300 of the things. Well, I'll accept that challenge. Then we gotta go ahead and take part in a tournament. Ooh. Well, did those nails I sold, will that get me counterfoils? That should, yeah. Yeah, that got me 120 of the counterfoils. I need more. Well, since apparently my nuts appear to be quite the exquisite thing that quite a lot of people are interested in, let's go ahead and put a lot of the things up for sale, even if it's not necessarily the best price for ourselves. Let's go and get to selling and picking up a few bucks. Then we'll go ahead and hopefully by the time we make our way back, we'll have those counterfoils that we require. I reckon that we might want to grab another weapon before we head out, because you know things might very well be getting a little bit messy, a little bit feisty. Oh, speaking of which, I might just actually scrap that spear. That is literally the only reason that I got that. The bat's a bit different. That thing's a little bit better, but still not the best. Regardless, I digress. Back to the topic of the tournaments, which I really did want to talk about, right? So the tournaments have an interesting system, and I've heard mixed results. I kind of like the tournaments because they're actually now separated into bronze, silver, and gold tiers. As you win and place top 3 in the bronze tournament, you advance to a silver tournament. If you place top 3 in a silver, you advance to gold, if I'm not mistaken. However, as you advance, you are grouped up with other people who have advanced, which makes the silver and especially the gold tiers a little bit messy. However, it does make the bronze tier a little bit more friendly towards kind of people who might not be as advanced or people who might not be able to accrue as many points. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag. I do like the tournament system in that it has kind of made, oh my goodness gracious, I forgot. Your boy's gotta take a shower. Oh, let's go and kill things a little bit quicker. I am dying. I'm dying. Okay. I lived. Yeah, wow, I completely almost slipped my mind. I smell bad. I need to do something about that, and I have no pantalones. Wow, what has this world come to? And one quick little trip to go ahead and just gotta take a little bit of a shower. I'm a stanky boy. La-di-da-da-da-da. I'm fresh as can be, like a mint. I'm fresh to death. I'm gonna beat you to death with the mint. Yeah, that kind of derailed a little bit. Let's go and make sure that our water bottles are indeedly being refilled. And oh, what is that? What is that? Yeah, that military backpack we got for the battle pass. Well, it is time to welcome you aboard, Mr. Military Backpack. Nice to see ya. Let's just go ahead and put the personal storage. I can actually probably, now that I think about it, just throw the backpack away. And of course, your boy requires pantalones because I have none of those things. And unfortunately, I don't have normal pants, which is a little bit of a bummer. I guess I could make normal pants if I find some grass. So yeah, I'll go and find some grass. And don't mind me just putting my hands in the air like I just don't care with IGI numero 7 before we go off and get into some of those adventures I was talking about. So yeah, your boys gotta pick some grass. I will get on top of that. But anyways, back to this tournament before I get derailed for the 5th time today. The tournament system is a little bit of a mixed bag because the earlier tournaments are definitely more user-friendly because, you know, is people win the tournaments instead of being, you know, instead of potentially you being a new person. Oh, time to do my first tournament. Oh, I am in a tournament with freaking endgame man galore over here. Well, no, because that man is now going to likely be stuck in the higher tournaments like the gold tier and potentially the silver tier. However, that means that once you do move up into tournaments, things get complicated. And that is what we are going to show today. We're going to be doing our first silver tournament, and we're going to see how to moonwalk. What was that about? We're going to see exactly how, hello? What was going on with that? Is my internet laggy right now? Don't do this to me, internet. I'm playing multiplayer Last Day on Earth. Now is not the time to be a laggy piece of doggy doo-doo. Okay? Okay, I just need to continue kind of slicing and dicing some of these zombies over here like this fast biter. Never stood a chance, Sonny Jimbo. Never stood a chance, but yeah, so it's a little bit of a mixed bag. I do like how it does kind of make bronze tournaments easier and more user-friendly for people to win. However, the problem with winning a bronze tournament is that you then move up into the silver tournament where then you might be less likely to win. However, I think, and I don't know for this for a fact, because not to brag, I haven't lost yet. That'll probably change at some point, who knows? But yeah, I haven't lost yet, so I'm not sure if you actually get relegated, you know, Champions League style or something like that once you do take the L. So time will tell on that one. Time will tell. So switch to the Makatuil Yadis gets this pizza. And what do I gotta do here to start the tournament? Just continue killing some enemies. Man, I'm trying my hardest. Come on, fast biter, can you be the final piece of the puzzle that I require? No! I am so bad at puzzles! Oh, the grass! The grass was the puzzle piece I needed, so we're gonna see exactly how this plays out, and I got a feeling things, they might get, how does one say, messy. Things might get very messy, and I am gonna get ready to activate this tournament, probably on our way to the red zone, because we have a little trick for maximizing the amount of points we can get, and since we're gonna be in a higher tournament sphere, you gotta imagine we're gonna need to maximize a little bit harder than ever before. Of course, let's make sure we got some pantalones, because without any, you need pantalones to be prepared for something as big as what we're making ourselves get into. And without further ado, let's begin the tournament with the silver star, and we'll see if this hypothesis, I gotta wait a minute and a half, dog. Oh my god, I'll be right back. I'm making a sandwich. Oh, it begun! Oh my god, I didn't even have any bread to finish the sandwich. There we have the prizes for winning it, though. Y'all can see that the crates are a little bit nicer in the rewards of moving up to the gold tournament. Now, if you'll excuse me, we gotta try and get some points to make our way up to the tippity top of the bloody mountain over here, and I think the red zones are gonna be our best friends for trying to get such a tall task done. This task, it's a tall glass of water. Unfortunately, I need some water. I'm thirsty. And I'm gonna consume the water. It's gonna be great. But we will see exactly that phenomena I was talking about, where I believe people are going to get a lot of points very flippin' quickly. But I'm still gonna do my best to frickin' come out on top, baby. I'm gonna do it for the alls of y'all out there. This one's for you. For the man manning the bread stand that I will probably visit after this video so I can finish that sandwich that I started making before I realized I didn't have bread while I was waiting for the silver tournament to start. This one's for you. For the man, making real mean chicken. Making some nice chicken nuggets. This one's for you. For the man without a plan. This one's also for you because that man may or may not be me at times. And there was literally not a single special zombie in that zone. That is a bummer. And for the woman with a douche canoe of a boss that she's got to put up with. This one's for you. Unfortunately, wow, we got a tough cookie on our hands. People are making their way up. I am literally the only person without any points in. Oh! Interesting. There are only 15 people in the tournament. Ho ho ho. Well, okie dokie, they become a little bit more exclusive as you make your way up. Let's go ahead and see exactly how this does go and see if these tournaments might get as broken as I've heard people say that they get, especially as you do move up to the silver and the golden ranks. Now, can I please find some golden zombies with which to kill? That would be incredible. I have not seen a single zombie with a golden trim surrounding it. Through the 2 red zones I went through. Our luck is not on our side today. This is awful, I must say. This is the worst thing in the history of things, and that's bad. Do you know how many things there are throughout the history of things? That's so many things. And this is the worst of them all. I can't find a single special zombie that gets us bonus points. Bruh. This is not good. Those zombies are the key. Oh, someone called DJ Khaled because I got the keys. Ah! How'd they see me? This is shenanigans. No! Okie dokie. Well. It's time to battle the oozer. Let's not get oozed on. Ow, I got oozed on. That is not what I was looking to do. Let's go and get a few more hits on the oozer, who may or may not be trying to summon his comrades into bed. It's so sad. Unfortunately, that oozer was not the special zombie. Otherwise, we would have gotten 320 points on the spot. Let's go ahead and use up one of those bandages and pair it with a beautiful just dish of the food. And now we will get the sneak attack off on this zombie, who is a floater bloater. That should get us some solid points, but not as many points as I would have liked. But that is a-okay. I will put up with it and yeet him into existence, and that has catapulted us up into 5th place. And actually, so far, the top 5 are not as ridiculous as I may have thought, but I have heard reports that it does get more ridiculous or near the top. But maybe, you know, all of the people who are ridiculously good at tournaments and or just use their ready meals to get points for the tournaments, because if I'm not mistaken, that is a thing, and I actually cannot see anybody over here. So just for the sake of science, I've literally, I don't think, ever used a ready meal in a tournament, or I don't think I've ever used one during the course of a tournament, but I have heard people say that using ready meals actually increases your points. And I kind of want to see what that's all about, and also see how broken it may potentially be. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna click on this zone over here. For the cost of 5 ready meals, I can auto clear the zone. I'm making a mental note. I'm at 152 points right now. I'm gonna auto clear. Boom, shaka, laka, 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 boom. Oh, I got a stop sign. And that just catapulted us into 2nd place. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the power of the ready meal. And unfortunately, this is the slight problem with tournaments, although it's potentially a problem that might be primarily restricted to the gold tier, because so far no one's been making ridiculous leaps and bounds with their progress, which is definitely a good sign. And I'm just gonna pop by home really quickly. That's definitely a good sign that no one's making ridiculous jumps. You'll love to see that. That makes me think that maybe the people who do use tons of ready meals just automatically get filtered up to the gold tournament, which is kind of poopy, because that means that gold tournaments are primarily going to be won by those types of people. But it's kind of, I guess, potentially a way that Last Day on Earth has made it, where people who do just spam ready meals just end up going towards those top tournaments, potentially with other people who spam ready meals, which would then make the bronze and silver tournaments a little bit more on the fair side, because so far there has not been like a ridiculous jump in points or anything like that. So far it seemed, I mean, pretty legit by the looks of it. And also, out of curiosity, you can auto clear these zones. Okay. You can't auto clear the boss zone, but I do actually want to try doing an auto clear on the crossroads location, and I want to see how many points that ends up netting us, because right now we're at 315. Let's make a mental note of that. This is just for the sake of science. I literally want to do this one time just to see how many points people do get for doing the auto clears of various zones. I personally do not like using these ready meals and stuff, but we're gonna do it one time because I literally have ready meals that I got, and I mean, I want to put them to use too. So it hurts me on the inside to do this, but for the sake of science, bro, we're gonna take it. So we're at 315. We're gonna auto clear the crossroads. We got some pretty cool loot along the way, but that's not what we are interested in. We're interested in the fact that we're at 957 points. Oh my god. Bro, I feel like so guilty doing that, man. Like, that genuinely is like, oh my God. I hate that, which is why I'm so conflicted about this tournament system, because on one hand, people who do what I just did are pretty much going to absolutely just floor their way through the bronze and silver tournaments. However, that means that most of those people are just gonna end up in the gold tournaments, which then, hear me out, I know this is a little bit, there's pros and cons to this, right? Which means that unfortunately the people who do this trick are likely to be in the best tournaments, which then gives them the chance at the best rewards. However, the rewards are still really good in bronze and even silver tournaments. Like, this is better, I think, than the rewards they used to give back before this tournament update. I think back, like, whatchamacall, when the tournaments were all kind of the same system. I wish that some of these limestone spires would kind of like shuffle around, by the way. Oh, I should check if any of my stuff sold, by the way, but back before this update, there was only a single type of tournament in terms of rewards. Well, actually, the rewards varied, but you got like the same amount of tickets and stuff each time, right? But also, did any of my stuff sell? Come on, someone buy some of my nuts. They was selling like hotcakes last time. What's this all about? Actually, maybe if I could counterfoils. No, this gives me tickets or coupons, not counterfoils. And then we're also gonna go ahead and see what this gold tournament is like as well. But yeah, let's go and see potentially what can happen in some more of the zones. But there is kind of just a look at the shenanigans that I was trying to showcase and why it's a little bit of a mixed bag here with this tournament. My connection's lost, bro. How about no? I'm in the middle of a tournament, internet. Let's not do this. Okay. So it's kind of a mixed bag, because if you're in a bronze or silver tournament, you're less likely to come across someone who does this because they get filtered up to gold. But honestly, what I think Last Day on Earth has to do to combat this the most, if people use ready meals, they should get put into their own division. You know, not bronze, not silver, not gold. As soon as you use a ready meal, maybe repeatedly, maybe like you can use it once, maybe have some ready meals saved up, I don't know. But if you're doing it constantly, right, I think that it might actually be a fair idea to put ready meal people into their own distinct tournaments. Maybe make those prizes, I don't know, slightly better so it encourages people to use their ready meals if they choose. But then, oh, let's get all sneaky dicky like over here. I will kill the fast biter, easy peasy, baby. Oh no, I have the fast biter on me. I will leave. I will come back in, but I will also leave. Why am I moonwalking? What is going on? Why is my internet doing the poo-poo today? Did someone slip my freaking router laxative? Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. I am also waiting for these red zones to shuffle around. If they move locations, that means that they've respawned, and we can actually go and clear them out again, this time without the usage of the ready meals. But yeah, I do think that that might be a good idea. I've seen some other people actually suggest that exact same idea as well. Bro, why does it take so long to enter a location? What's this all about, baby? But I think that that'd actually be a good way of approaching it, because then, you know, people who don't use ready meals, you know, they end up playing with other people who don't use ready meals. I don't know. I kind of like that. You know, it just feels less cheeky. If someone decides to use a ready meal, I mean, that's up to them. They can still gain rewards from it, but they'll just be matched up with other people who also use ready meals. Maybe they make a division above gold that people could get filtered to, so then potentially people who really spam ready meals just end up in that, like, fourth division with potentially better prizes, but also, you know, that leaves the gold division more open for people who don't do that. So there's my whole spiel on that. By the way, that's not even the massive thing I was talking about. That's not even the massive Last Day on Earth change that affects everything that I was going on about. We're gonna touch on that in just a little bit. Actually, why don't we go ahead and touch on that right now? Boom! What y'all are seeing right here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your eyes do not deceive you. It is Last Day on Earth, but it is not Last Day on Earth Survival. It is Last Day on Earth Dead War. Last Day on Earth has gotten a name change within the App Store. What? Are you kidding me? No, dude, I am dead serious right now. Last Day on Earth has completely changed its name. This has never happened in the history of well, last day on Earth. And to be frank, it kind of is hinting towards me something big is in the works. Why in tarnation would they change the name of the game like that from survival to Dead War, unless they're shifting their focus from the survival aspects to the Dead War aspects? Star, what are you talking about? Well, multiplayer appears to be something that's been getting some nice attention lately. A lot of the updates have been primarily foundational, adding on some, you know, building block pieces and kind of laying a foundation for potentially a really cool experience if they do end up putting out some big and good permanent updates. Like lately they have been putting out some mediocre, kind of okay Sector 7 updates, but that could seriously change because these could all be kind of like setting up something bigger with kind of like how foundational they have been. But anyways, it's called Dead War now instead of survival, and multiplayer would be the perfect place for a war to go down. Fun fact, you can actually participate in a clan war. I mean, it's not possible yet, but it's been hinted at the Pump Jack. And, well, clan wars require clans. And this Dead War thing has me a feeling that there could seriously be a major shift here in Last Day on Earth, and seriously, like, the biggest multiplayer update ever could be in the works that could potentially enable things like clan wars, PvP, or even stuff like that. Because why else would you change your name? That is such a random thing to do. So I just decided to pay more attention to what they changed their name to, and kind of given this history of Sector 7, given some of the recent Sector 7 updates, and given Last Day on Earth's recent clarification that they do have some permanent content in the pipeline and some big plans, like, man, these are seriously a lot of arrows kind of pointing towards something big like that, some major type of creator update that could seriously bring a lot of attention to the creator. Because the creator, again, it's had some good updates, but something the likes of clan wars, clan base building, like some form of multiplayer wars, PvP, like nothing like that's been added to the creator yet. So it has me feeling that something could be being foreshadowed like that, and something big could be in the works. But yeah, this is kind of the big thing that I was talking about, the thing that kind of changes everything about Last Day on Earth, because you're not playing Last Day on Earth Survival anymore, ladies and gentlemen. This is now Last Day on Earth Dead War that we are talking about, and it's gonna be weird getting used to that, but yeah, man. Goodbye, Last Day on Earth Survival, and hello, Last Day on Earth Dead War. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, we are back home. It's time to start bringing a wrap up to this tournament, but there y'all have that freaking crazy revelation around Last Day on Earth no longer being survival, but the Last Day on Earth Dead War, which seriously does have some big connotations to tag along with it. But with a minute left to go in this tournament, let's shift our focus over to here, and it does appear that Romero is hot on our tail. So partially for the sake of science, let's make a mental note. We're at 1,049 points. Let's go and do a clear of the Red Forest. 1,049. 10 of these later, we got 420. It actually says right there at the top, 429 tournament points. And then if we go ahead and back up out of that and give that another go, doing so on the bauxite quarry gets us something relatively similar. So there we have a bit of a look into how it goes and why these ready meals are such a flawed system in Last Day on Earth. And like we were saying earlier, seriously has to do something where people who use ready meals should seriously get like filtered out and not be faced against people who do not use ready meals, because it seems unfair to the people who don't use ready meals to have to go up with people who do. But y'all can see, like I was saying, silver was not that bad for the most part, because what I believe happens is that people who do this kind of tend, like by now, they're probably already competing in the Stalkers tournament, in the gold tournament, which we have just qualified for, although I feel kind of filthy by qualifying for it the way that I did. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen, and the Stalkers tournament is here, and I feel absolutely filthy doing it that way. But the silver tournaments appear to be pretty reasonable. Like 1,000 points like second place had is something that could potentially be gotten. You have to fight, you gotta get lucky with some of the special zombies you come across, but that's within the realm of reason, man. The silver tournament still appears to be pretty solid, and it still has some solid prizes to go along with it, so I definitely like that. Now, let's go and pop some of these puppies open, because I like it. And, well, let's go and see what rewards it can net us. Ooh, man, I thought we might get lucky and make our way up to that military backpack, but we already have one, which seriously is already coming in so flippin' handy. Let's go and rip open one more, and it brings us to the anti-red. Little bit of a boomer, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Let's go and complete that tournament over there. I'm still waiting for people to hopefully buy my stuff, and then I gotta go and craft some items, and then after that, we are done with our daily 5x multiplier quests that I personally recommend doing because, I mean, getting that many points is a pretty easy progression to make your way up the level system. I definitely think that that's a good way of making your way up. Like, definitely knock out those. I mean, they appear to be pretty freaking reasonable. I gotta say, out of season 11, I mean, it's not the biggest update in the world, but the contract board is definitely a very nice feature, and it, you know, the fact that they did also finally bring choppers into multiplayer on top of this whole name change, Last Day on Earth, not survival, but Dead War. It feels like Last Day on Earth is making a shift, and like they might have some crazy multiplayer updates in store for us, and hopefully with those crazy multiplayer updates, things continue only getting crazier, because seriously, like I was saying a little bit earlier, I think the shift away from Last Day on Earth survival towards Last Day on Earth Dead War indicates a shift, along with the fact that literally they now have as an advertisement for the Last Day on Earth, like Play Store page or whatever, and I think iOS Store page too, literally an image of the crater and people interacting and stuff in the crater. And like obviously we have over here the Pump Jack teasing clan wars. Man, I seriously think that the whole inclusion of Dead Wars kind of signifies some big stuff coming. Also, in case y'all do not know, we have this giant teaser to the northeast, by the way, that we've gotten over before. But I do think the inclusion of Dead Wars seriously is symboling towards clan wars and kind of more multiplayer centric good content, and hopefully single player content continues, because y'all know me, I love my single player shenanigans. But I think the shift away from Last Day on Earth survival towards Last Day on Earth Dead War does potentially indicate some major multiplayer content coming our way. This update being a nice one, the tournament system being flawed, but also good in that, you know, most of the people who do the ready meal thing just end up in the gold tier from my personal experience. But the fact it's still a thing is kind of poopy. People who use ready meals should just end up with people who use ready meals and not with people who do not use ready meals, or something like that. Or maybe have another division all the way more above for just ready meal people. I don't know, something like that. But I digress. But seriously, like, it does appear like there are a lot of things in the works to make multiplayer kind of like, you know, the Dead War. You know, it's gonna be a war amongst, well, us and the undead, man. Like, I don't know, it has me excited. That shift, obviously, I'm a huge survival game fan, if y'all were not already able to piece that together, but definitely promising potential with this name shift. But ultimately, time will tell. But again, just the fact that they deliberately changed the name of the game, along with some of the recent multiplayer updates, kind of adding to the multiplayer ecosystem, the ability to trade with other players. Now this whole kind of like contract board that gives you daily content, kind of revamping the tournament system, where, I mean, it is a little bit flawed because it rewards, you know, the people who use ready meals. But on the other hand, the people who use ready meals probably end up in the gold tiers. And then for the most part, you know, other people have a solid chance in bronze and silver. So it's flawed. I think something should happen, but not as bad as some people are making it out to be. But don't get me wrong, I still hate the ready meal system by far and away. And I imagine in the gold tier, we're gonna see something freaking just gut-wrenching with how many points some people manage to score. And I thought maybe I had to like repair some wood, because I have like 2 extra wood left over from all of the hatchets that we were crafting for today's raid that we're gonna be going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So just go ahead and make sure we got some iron hatchets to help with the occasion as well, because we got a big old adventure in store for us. Plus a small little detail too, there are certain things like the flashlight over here that have actually gotten completely revamped icons, which again make me think that with some of these like random various changes that Last Day on Earth is making, like seemingly randomly across the game, I do think it is preparing for something big. I do still wish that they would release something like a roadmap or something like that, but the change of the name from survival to Dead War has me excited for the future of multiplayer, and potentially, you know, the first major multiplayer update that includes something like PvP or clan wars, or just, you know, some kind of like clan base building. Like, there's some major multiplayer whatchamacallit things that they really could incorporate. And ooh, hold up, I think we sold something in the craters. Speaking of, let's go and wrap up this other quest we were on, baby. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below what y'all do think about the name change, what y'all think about the tournament system, about the contract system. Oh yeah, and also the freaking addition of the chopper, which is now over here in the multiplayer zone, which again is big because vehicles are a big part of the single player part of Last Day on Earth, especially the chopper. So bringing it over here into multiplayer does seem like it is preparing for, you know, actually being more usable in multiplayer than just being like a decorative little thing and extra slots. Like obviously the slots appear to be expandable. Like they're really laying the groundwork for a lot of future multiplayer updates, which for now it does make this season seem mediocre, but it does give me a little bit of hope about the future. And oh no, someone only bought one of my nuts. Ah, come on, you gotta take the rest of the nuts. I'm 30 bucks short. Buy my nuts. Maybe I could just sell this bat for like a really good deal. Someone buy my bat. You buy my bat? No, wait. Oh my God, Kira, I love you. I love you. Ah! This man's a legend. Bless up to the man in the combat armor. I literally needed to bless just everyone. Smash that like button for my man Kira. He deserves it. He just bought our baseball bat for a steal of a deal. Shouts out to him for doing that. That man's a good soul. And because of him, we managed to complete set quest on video. And then we also do have some other quests and whatnot here that we can knock out this time around. They do not have that juicy multiplier. But again, I digress. But oh, baby, that is beautiful. With that, we have also leveled up to level 15. We got some more goodies. Life is good. But yeah, we'll go ahead and make our way back to single player in that raid now. But I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below about the tournaments, about the chopper edition, about the contract board, what y'all like about season 11, what y'all don't like, and what y'all think about this whole name change that seriously, it seems like a minor detail, but Last Day on Earth has never changed its name like that. That seriously, I think, is signifying a shift towards potential major multiplayer updates, because so far we've gotten some okay multiplayer updates, but nothing major, nothing the size of, like, you know, the chopper update that added the Northwest, or like the ATV swamp update, the Bunker Bravo update, or like new location updates, because the multiplayer does seriously have a solid foundation set. It's just a matter of, you know, building upon that foundation. And so far Last Day on Earth's mainly been continuing to build the foundation. But man, that name change, I know it's such a small detail to latch onto, but it does give me an interesting perspective into the hope that I do hold. But I'd love to hear from you all in that comment section down below about any and all that type of jazz. And a reminder that that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the weekly $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway. All you got to do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe, download what you want out today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter it on every single Last Day on Earth video when Saturday rolls around. Ooh, we'll pick random video for the best week, pick a random comment from that random video. And that's will be the winner for the week. And we'll kick off with a weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can enter it on for that weekly giveaway. Not to mention all the, that's a tournament, all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well. And trust me, if y'all like Last Day on Earth, there's a great chance you'll be enjoying some of the other stuff going up as well. And hello. How do we get into that? This is we've honestly been getting some pretty interesting raids lately. And oh, we got 2 turrets over there. This is no exception. No. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I must say, we do have an interesting raid upon our paws. Well, or maybe Starsnipe's paws. Oh, I love that adorable little kitty cat. But let's go and break into ideally what will be best location. Hello, turret. Oh, let's go and try to avoid that as quickly as possible, because those turrets do create noise and cause a little bit of, well, a fuss. And I don't like, ow, a fuss, don't stab me, that hurts. Why would you do such a thing to me? Anyways, we have an interesting path to break into where we want to get, and that begins with actually breaking through this wall to then be able to make our way over into this little collection of stuff right over there, and then this little doorway where the boom will get boomed. So just go ahead and back it up a little bit, because bada bang, bada boom! That's wall numero uno down. And to go with it, we got some pistol drizzle ready to go. We got these zombies with quite a long ways to go. We got some pretty okay stuff. Could definitely be better. Let's go and toss another high explosive onto the wall. Back it up without further ado. Bada bing, bada boom! Another wall broken into. And this time around, oh baby! That's a good refined melting furnace. And oh my god, that floater bloater was literally just dancing on spikes. My man and my homie, my G. You almost made my life as easy as can be. Luckily, I think a lot of the zombies actually die on their way over here, which is kind of epic gamer moment. Like, seriously, it just makes life easy. Boop, boop you in the face there. And oh man, I mean, if you guys want to keep dancing, I'd seriously appreciate that. But let's put this M16 to use and bring some of these dudes down. And then we have a wooden wall awaiting us. This wooden wall will be the wall that leads to our salvation. Say hello to the chest room that we had our eyes upon. So let's go ahead and get to breaking. We got a little bit of noise to play around with before the big one himself decides to make his big, mean, nasty appearance. And when he does, we're gonna be trying to grab everything that we can and making a mad dash, well, for the exit, because I like living. Don't know about you guys, it's pretty cool. I'd prefer to keep it that way. Yes sir, yes sir. And okay, there we go. With that, we have broken into about half of the chest that this room has to offer. We will be able to break into more. Let's go. We got some pistols out of that one. We got a nice hat. We got some more zombies coming our way. We'll go and deal with those. But yeah, make sure that y'all are staying tuned. Best of luck in the giveaway, like I was saying, and plenty of incredible videos coming your way. If you like Last Day on Earth, great chance you'll enjoy some of the other stuff going up on the channel as well. So give that a look. And of course, all continued Last Day on Earth coverage of this season, of future seasons, of future updates, and of whatever's going on with this whole Dead War shtick that the developers do have going on. Things are definitely getting interesting, to say the least. But alrighty, besides that, oh baby, baby, fa la 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 la. You will love to see what I just saw. I'll go and put that away, by the way. We are now left with only iron hatchets. I'm going to try to be productive. I will do 2 chops on each of these leftover chests. This will now put all of these chests 1 chop away from being absolutely obliterated. This is good, yeah? Because we can use this to our advantage. And now I can put away pretty much all of our hatchets except— oh, let's go, except for 1! This is a good chest too, baby. Yeah, man. That's what I was saying. Lately, it seriously feels like we've been coming across some good raids. By the way, check this out. The gasoline is a new icon as well. I'm telling you, man. Last Day on Earth is scheming up something big. I got no clue what it is, but I seriously hope that it is something big like Clan Wars, man. That would be epic gamer moment. But alright, you know it is an epic rope. Sayonara, baby. And honestly, would sayonara to y'all's too, baby. You got to go. Hello, hello, dude. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Let's go and toss on some of this beautiful body armor, especially with the big one lurking. Oh, let's go in. Oh, and the wrenches have a new icon too, in case y'all didn't notice. I'm telling you, something big's in the works. Hopefully. And then just laying the foundational pieces for it. At least, y'all know me, though. I've always been an optimistic type of fella. I usually tend to have an optimistic view on things, so you know, like I'm saying, I'd love to hear from y'all what y'all do think about all of this, get some perspective on it, and you know, all that type of jazz. And yeah, looking forward to it, and looking forward to seeing y'all at the stream later today. It's gonna be a fun time. Hello, turret. Goodbye, turret. This is my only trip I can make away, by the way, out of that room, because those turrets do cause noise, and I can't go out of bounds either. That would be disastrous, because that causes noise as well. I just gotta use this as an opportunity to put some stuff away. I got 8 slots awaiting me in a chopper. I would like to put that to use. I would like the chopper to be filled with stuff. Stuff is cool. I have the stuff. I am now cool. What can I say? But no, we'll go ahead and put all of that away. The steel, man, I do love the freaking steel. That is seriously nice. But we put away all of our best pistols. We still have, honestly, a pistol over there. And if the big one does appear, we can actually use the pistols against him. Also, there is like this is a pretty long and complicated, like, entryway. So at least when the big one first spawns, we should have a lot of time until he actually gets to us. So kind of a slight good note. But slight being the key word. Let's get ready to do that barrel roll, by the way, right past these turrets. Yes! Let's make sure they don't shoot off too many bullets. Do not want to get caught. I mean, not in the crossfire, but in the sound fire. No, no, no. No sound here. Hit the mute button on your TV remote right now. Turrets, that's not very nice of you. But alright. Now's the moment of truth. Fill up inventory with best stuff as there is to stuff. Probably not band-aids. Band-aids are cool. Not what I'm searching for at the moment. I will collect those. Let's see what we have here. Okie dokie. Honestly, might just plop on the military armor, brother. I think the military armor is going to be a good call because when the big one does appear and make his grand entrance, we'll have the good armor to, you know, be able to curb him a little bit. Hey, I'll be taking that right there, buddy. I'll probably put away some of that iron bar. And I do want to pick up the aluminum as well. I'm sorry, almost broken pistols, but you have no space in my inventory. It breaks me to say it, but I'm sorry. You gotta go, baby. You gotta go. Besides that, I'm just trying to organize my inventory a little bit here. I do have this hatchet that I'm going to be ready to ditch should push come to shove. I will go ahead and honestly maybe put away this thing too. Without further ado, we got a little bit of a... we got a mad dash to make because the big one is about to be making his grand entrance. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wish me luck. The time is here. Nay, the time is near. Nay, the time is here. Let's get to break it. Oh, baby, I'll be taking some of that stuff. Honestly, goodbye to all of that poopy armor. Let's go and pick up some of the SWAT armor. Very happily, very happily, very happily. Also, we'll pick up some of that over there. Honestly, I'm more than happy with just, kind of want to grab those medical supplies, but also let's see what some of these other chests do have to offer. Oh, babies, that's another one. I don't really know what to get rid of, man. There's so much freaking SWAT armor. Let's see what else we got. Even if I don't grab it all for the sake of science, I'll be able to show it off for the alts of y'all. Oh my God, this amount of SWAT armor is getting a little bit ridiculous, man. We broke all of the armor chests, but none of the SWAT armor chests. Oh no, get out of here, toxic abomination. Don't you dare be blocking that way. No, 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 not very swag money of you. And let's go and get a little bit of separation from the big one. Oh, that could have been bad. Luckily, it was okay. It was okay. So now we run over this way and bloop, run out right over there. I shouldn't. I could have been using my pistol to stun him, but here's the thing, man. I saw a lot of SWAT armor in there, but I mean, I already have SWAT armor on me. I guess we could run back into there. I can definitely swap out the iron hatchet. I'll go ahead and delete that now. Don't really need that. Would rather grab something else instead. Yeah, you know, if we go back, it's really just gonna be for a little bit more SWAT armor. That's all. That's all I really need. Everything else, I'm pretty happy with. Lots of medical supplies, lots of other stuff like that. So, YOLO, let's risk it for the biscuit, baby. The biscuit is risking it. And maybe I could swap out some of my excess SWAT chest pieces for other types of pieces. I don't know. But which part of the map do I spawn into, by the way? Okay, so I spawned right over here. So the big one should be making his way around the long way. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue making a little bit of separation this way. He should not follow us on this side. He should be going the long way around, which will buy us some precious time. Then we're just gonna go ahead and do a barrel roll. Get a little bit of extra time over there. We're gonna hug this wall because maybe he'll actually just hit us. No, he is not hitting us through the wall. I thought maybe he would. Nah. He's got his eyes on the prize. I don't blame you, big one, but I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. That freaking potted plant just got in my way a little bit. Not very cool, not very cool. Oh, another one just got in my way. Okie dokie. Well, this is getting a little bit out of hand if you ask me. Let's go. The one chest that does not have SWAT armor. That's not what you'd like to see. That's not what you'd like to see. Okay, let's go and heal up a little bit. Yeah, he's already doing a lot of damage, man. I don't know. Let's, yeah. What am I getting stuck on, dude? What am I getting stuck on repeatedly? What is there? I don't know. I gotta go. This place is cursed. I know I didn't swap out. Though, actually, I did swap out something for the freaking iron hatchet. I could have maybe got some more stuff, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's all SWAT armor that I picked up. It's all good loot. I'm happy with that with how that went, and with that said, and with that done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's gonna go with us on bringing an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Thank you guys for holding and for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.